Yo, bro, you ready for this intro?
Let's do it.
Habata itala.
Bro, okay, let's not do it.
Na ito ite. Nizashita no wa. Aoi, aoi. Ano sora. Were you expecting that?
No, I wasn't.
Let's test your weeb level right now. What anime is that from?
Naruto.
Ooh.
Bluebird.
Oh, I was about to ask. Oh.
Bro, we were like zooted at the club when they were playing.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
bad.
I was going to ask you those two questions.
Oh,
if you
man.
failed, I was going to send you back to North Dakota, bro.
No.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to episode 4 of Short Kings Talk. I'm your host, Sid, with my co-host, Kelvin.
We are back again. We want to thank our subscribers for watching our stuff and our haters. Love you guys too.
That's facts. We have a couple of haters, but hey, it's all good. But you know what? This is still a growing platform anyways, so please subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as follow us on all social media platforms at Short Kings Talk Everything. Links in the description below. How you feeling right now?
Pretty damn good.
Cool. Do you know what episode 4 is about?
Anime.
It's about anime. And no, we're not talking about the Seattle-based rapper. That's Amine. Don't get it twisted. We're talking about Japanese illustration and animation, which plays an integral part of our personalities. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Exactly. So we're going to be talking about the anime culture, what got us into anime, which ones we're currently watching, the stigmas of anime from the past and currently now. We're going to talk about weeabos and otakus. We're going to talk about that hentai. First, let's actually talk about something that happened recently, which is the Los Angeles Anime Expo that we both attended and we both cosplay. And I will say that for our characters, we were definitely the best cosplay for our characters.
That's facts.
Exactly.
That's facts.
So we only went day 1 and day 2. So both days I cosplayed as Sakuna Yuji. So I was fully tatted up, walking around shirtless. Who did you cosplay as?
Todo,
day 1, but day 2.
Toji. Also from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, all 3 characters from Jujutsu Kaisen. So, real quick, let's talk about your experience with Anime Expo. So, Kelvin, real quick, can you describe your experiences at Anime Expo using aromatic adjectives?
Aromatic. Biohazardous.
Yo, we're trying to show the love, but yo, Anime Expo was very smelly.
No, man, it smelled so bad. And you know what's crazy? That was day 1. So I can't imagine.
Day 2 was worse.
Day 2 was worse, but even day 1, like midday through, we were smelling all that BO. You know what? To be fair, everyone was waiting in line for 3 hours outside.
Dude, I saw that crazy. People were waiting for 3 hours, but for us, the line was ridiculous.
That was crazy.
We wrapped around the LA Convention Center 3 corners.
Yeah.
But it only took an hour 15 for us.
Yeah.
So it was hella long, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't 3 hours.
We got there a little bit late though, or later than starting time.
The starting time was 9.
Yeah.
And we got there at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was that too, but we were getting cooked though because it was kind of hot outside.
It was hot. His tattoos were melting off.
Well, no, it was melting off because I was smearing them
Yeah.
off. Yeah, there was sweat on my forehead, and I was just doing this.
Yeah.
And then I got a little bit of my forehead tat off, but it was still fine.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, at least we didn't have to wait 3 hours. But also, in general, the 2 days that we were at Anime Expo, how was your experience overall?
It was cool, seeing some of the stuff. I never went to AX.
This was my first time too.
Well, I went a little bit a couple years ago, but
okay.
I was too embarrassed, so I left early.
Oh, really? Wait,
Yeah.
what were you embarrassed about?
I mean, I went with a group of people, and then they were trying to get into a place. We'll talk about that place later. And I didn't want to be a part of it, and I didn't want to be there alone, so I just left.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was cool. We didn't get to go to any of the panels though, because we were.
To be honest, I didn't really care about
me
panel.
neither. I don't.
Yeah. We kind of just walked around. We were kind of celebrity status. A lot of people were stopping us to take photos because our cosplays were really good.
Yeah.
And we were even in some Anime Expo highlight reels, TikToks that friends were sending me all these links yo, I see you. I'm like, damn, that's what's up, right? So that was cool. But just walking around, I think just seeing the dedication of people that they take to cosplay was pretty cool. And then seeing other Jujutsu Kaisen counterparts, you see other people cosplay, I thought that was cool. Because we did go to a meetup on day 2.
Oh yeah, for the photo op.
Yeah, which was cool.
Which was cool.
But most of the time while we were at Anime Expo, we actually stopped a couple people to interview them, just asking them some fun questions. Questions we asked were, what is the most cringiest anime fan base? What else did we ask?
What's the anime that got them into anime?
Got them into anime. What anime superpower would they like to have? So
we had to change the question sometimes. Good.
Yeah, just to change it up.
Yeah, people are getting a little bit too uncomfortable with our questions.
Uncomfortable how? Cause I asked who has the baddest anime body.
Yeah.
I think that yeah. So real quick, here is a 2 to 3 minute montage edit on this interview. So check it out right here. What's good, party people? This is Short Kings Talk out here in
Anime Expo 2023.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Sid and Kelvin out here at Sakuna Yuji and Toto. We the top 1%. That's 1,000% facts. That's how you already know. But we're just here to have fun. We're just gonna ask some people some questions and yeah. Any words?
Let's fucking get it.
Let's get it. What are you cosplaying as?
Hello, my name is Xavier, and I cosplay as Yuji Ichidori.
What are you cosplaying as?
I am Starfire.
I'm Iroda from Ensemble Stars.
Nice.
And I'm Raven from Teen Titans.
Peter Parker, I'm just playing. I'm Miles Morales, miles per hour.
Sailor Mercury, but casual.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sailor Venus, but casual. We have a group, but they're elsewhere.
Mirko.
And Inosuke.
Lucy she's a Battleship game from Azure Lane.
Okay. What's the most cringe anime fan base?
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna go with My Hero.
Dude, explain to me, why is it My Hero that's so annoying?
I don't hate My Hero. I hate their fans because they don't stop talking about Deku being like a crybaby. But it's like, bro, he's like in high school having to fight the dude, like the biggest bad ever. Like, what is he supposed to do?
Who do you think is the most cringe fan base in anime?
I'm Ishay. My Hero Academia.
Dude, that's
Easy.
That's trending. Like, why My Hero? What is it about My Hero?
Have you ever met anyone who likes My Hero?
My Hero.
Dude, why? Dude, it's crazy. Everyone's saying My Hero.
Bad stereotypes, bad stigmas.
What's the stereotypes? Because, enlighten me.
It's cringe, man. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not really on that boat who calls people cringe and stuff like that, but everyone knows that question.
I'm not gonna lie, Demon Slayer, but I love Demon Slayer though.
Okay.
It's just I feel like everyone got into Demon Slayer, but there's so much better anime than the saying.
Most annoying anime fan base, it's between Dragon Ball and probably Attack on Titan. Nobody wants to hear about how Goku slams and Attack on Titan. Listen, the ending of your manga's just not good.
Who has the sexiest body in anime?
Oh man.
Who gets you bricked up?
I am a One Piece fan, by the way, I am a big Nami fan.
Oh, there you go. Who got the sexiest anime body? Who got it?
Mirko.
Okay.
Miracle easily.
My girlfriend.
I would say Vanilla from Nekopara.
Okay.
You know who I think it's Itadori.
Itadori,
From
Okay. What anime superpower would you like to have?
Anime superpower, I always go for teleportation. Give me instant transmission, flying Raijin. I hate traffic. I live in Los Angeles. Get me to the beach immediately.
What anime superpower do you want to have?
Oh gosh. Superpower?
Yeah.
Gabimaru from Hell's Paradise.
Honestly, I gotta go with my boy Itachi.
Yeah.
I love Itachi, man.
Me too. What anime superpower would you want to have?
What anime superpower? Like any anime?
Any. Yeah.
Probably Megumi's.
Okay.
Just because, like, I love dogs and like I want to have my own demon dogs.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that'd be so cool.
You can summon whenever?
Exactly.
Okay. What's the anime that got you into anime?
Dragon Ball Z.
Toradora.
If you don't consider Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, it was Naruto.
Naruto?
Yeah, which is my whole job nowadays.
I'm gonna say Inuyasha.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Evangelion. Yeah, classic.
Respect. Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Yeah, we got stickers for y'all, by the way. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that little interview type section. What's crazy about when we interviewed is that as a consensus, everyone said My Hero as the most cringiest fan base, which is crazy because I watch My Hero.
And what's crazier is they can't tell you why.
Exactly. They usually say either the fans themselves are unkempt or something about how Deku cries too much or something. He's too emotional.
I feel like because if you've seen TikTok real, people ask that question in TikTok.
Exactly.
I feel like they're just kind of following the bandwagon. That's just me though, because they
so?
could, because when we ask them why, they're totally caught off guard. They're like, oh, I gotta elaborate.
Yeah. Do you think they're just a little too shy to say the real answer, or you think it's just completely just following trends?
I think it's just following trends.
Okay, I guess. So can you explain your humbling reality with Anime Expo?
We already went over the smell.
Yeah.
Although I expected that going
Yeah.
in. People were telling us, yo, it's the emission levels were gonna be insane, and we were like,
was
yeah.
crazy.
But yeah, it was the lines going in was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah. I'm talking about the humbling experience, that the realization that you're not actually at the weeb level that you thought you were.
Yeah. So like for me personally,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only one in my friend group who watches anime.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought I was quote unquote a weeb.
Uh-huh.
And then we went to AX, right? And then these people were naming things I have never heard of in my life.
Exactly.
And I was just there like,
Yeah.
cool.
Their level of love and loyalty towards anime
for sure.
was on a different level.
I respect that.
Yeah. It was very humbling because
Yeah.
I thought I love anime too.
Yeah.
I just love watching anime.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
Like-
a good aspect. It's a strong aspect of my life for sure.
Yeah.
But it's their entire.
Oh, dude, for real.
being.
It's like the iceberg, We're like very tip of the iceberg.
And
They're like
they're the rest of the iceberg.
Exactly.
No, I feel you on
Like
that.
they be knowing like the voice actors and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I don't even know names of any
Bro, I don't
voice
know
actors, but I
anyone.
know voice actors who voice other characters. Like I know the voice actor for Sasuke is the same voice actor for Ishida in Bleach.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
and then along with Bleach, the voice actor for Hitsugaya is also the same voice actor for Edward in Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
that's why they both have that constant short joke.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that they get ticked off. So,
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's that too. And the last thing to talk about with Anime Expo is the after party. So there are a few Anime Expo like after party events that they host at certain clubs. So we went to
Sonic Boombox?
Sonic Boombox at the Globe Theater in downtown LA, and we got way more turned than we thought. We got hella turned.
Yeah, we were pretty messed up, but I wasn't fucked up enough to tip the bathroom guy $20.
Why you gotta out me like that? Yo, I don't know what happened, but the next day I woke up and I looked at my bank transactions and I just see this Venmo transaction for $20. And I just realized like, oh man, I tipped the bathroom attendant for for giving me a napkin.
It's all good. Probably made his night.
Probably.
Yeah, it's all good.
I was for sure turned. I was even in the highlight reel, just like turned up. I was wearing the same shirt too, just like, hey, what's good? But it's all right. It's all right. But all in all, would you go back to Anime Expo next year, 2024?
Like for fun or doing what we were doing? Like going
both.
around?
Both.
Maybe.
There needs to be a strong incentive for me. Because right now, it would be a no.
Yeah.
I think, because you go, I used to go to LA Fit Expo like every year until you realize that it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
And you just really go for the panels or some specialty thing. So if I can assume that next year will be the same as this year, there's not a reason for me to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless, we build up that strong fan base, follow us on IG and subscribe to the YouTube. And we'll go and, show face, cosplay, and then just have fun with people that enjoy our cosplay or just our content in general.
Yeah.
But just to go.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah.
We're not like, we didn't buy any merch or anything like that.
We didn't.
I was trying really hard to buy something. I was
Are
like,
you really?
Well, I was like, I want like not a souvenir. I want like something. And then we walked around that
You
exhibit
were
hall.
just perusing with your eyes.
Yeah. And then I was just like, wow, here, I don't want anything here. There's not a single item that caught my eye.
Not a hentai pillow?
No.
Oh.
No.
You didn't want that body
No,
pillow?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
Some of the Gundams I was kind
I
of dope.
wanted
yeah.
to go into the
But
Gundam
that line
booth.
was crazy.
Those two, they're wrapped around. They're both hella long.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm good.
I bet we could have just bypassed that if we just said like, oh yeah, we're just gonna film in there.
You
think so?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think
Just
so.
be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna interview some people, just take a photo, just for for social media, and they're like, oh yeah, and then just go.
They're gonna be like, hey, let me see your follower count, and we'll be like, oh, never mind.
I'll show my regular Instagram, like at least 1,000. But let's actually go into what got us into anime. So for you, what is the anime that got you into anime?
First, oh, you know what? Before we do that, we gotta settle a debate.
Okay.
Is Teen Titans an anime?
No.
Exactly.
Wait.
People think Teen Titans is an anime. For a lot of people, their first anime was Teen Titans. And I kind of get that because of the intro song.
Yeah, I was going to say the intro song is a Japanese artist, right?
Yeah, the hi puffy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, Teen Titans. Yeah. I would say it's kind of like the same as Avatar, where it's an animation style,
Right.
but it's not anime.
Right.
So I would just put it like that. So I would say Teen Titans is an American cartoon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, back to your question.
Yeah. So what was the anime that got you into anime?
Gundam Wing.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was gonna be the same as mine because I feel like our generation was heavily influenced by Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z came out first.
Yeah.
I didn't get hooked into anime until Gundam Wing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I watched Dragon Ball Z after school, like 3:00, whenever it aired.
Whatever.
Yeah, whenever it aired. But it was like the pacing was not for a kid, right?
Okay.
Yeah, like they would be screaming for 30 minutes sometimes, and they would cut back and forth, like 4 episodes of no fighting. I think it was a little bit too mature for me versus seeing giant robots just blow crap up.
I love mech anime too because Gundam is a big integral part too. But would you say that Dragon Ball Z wasn't as influential to you as a kid, as much as Gundam?
As a kid, yeah. I actually rewatched it later when the Dragon Ball Kai came out.
Yeah.
The remaster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when I was like, oh, this is kind of dope. But before that, it was just like, I mean, I watched it kind of. Like, you know, I knew about like the arcs and stuff, but I wasn't like super into it.
Whoa, that's crazy. Because, as a kid, I was heavily invested in Dragon Ball Z. I was hella into it. So, never in your life have you tried going Super Saiyan?
No, I've seen the YouTube video though.
I was gonna ask you, have you seen the kid, right? The kid, right?
Yeah.
Where he talks in the camera. It's like an OG YouTube video.
Yeah. And his eye starts like rolling back.
He's like, it's like, I am convinced that there are real Saiyans in this world, and it's him going like, ah, and then it's like, it's like I have achieved the level of Super Saiyan.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's an
OG YouTube video.
So you never try to go Super Saiyan?
No.
Dang, I've tried to at least go Super Saiyan like at minimum like 10 times.
We could tell by your hair.
I finally achieved Super Saiyan through bleach products.
Through Sally's.
No, not Sally's. I get that like Joico or whatever my homegirl uses as a product.
The professional stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy. Like I was very surprised because I was really expecting Dragon Ball Z, but I respect Gundam Wing though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one's your favorite Gundam? Is it Wing?
Heavy Armed.
Heavy Arms.
Heavy Arms.
Wow.
Yeah.
For me, I would say because I used to have the toy of it, Shenlong.
Oh yeah, Shenlong's dope.
Yeah. So that what was the what did he Nataku, right?
Sandrock?
No. Like he the Shenlong Gundam pilot.
The Endless Waltz version. You're talking about that?
Yeah. Is it Nataku? Yeah. So
Nataku.
There's that too. So building onto that, what would you say right now is your top 3 favorite anime? Like which 3 anime like really resonates with you?
Currently airing or just period?
All time.
Of all time? Naruto is the first one.
Same.
You guys can see the...
You can't see this
You
one.
can't see it. Yeah. Naruto.
Okay.
Bleach.
Okay.
Bleach is... It's
including the fillers? Including the Bountos?
I'm good with the Bountos.
Yeah?
the Bounce, yeah.
No,
I watched all the movies.
They say because that's how Japanese people say it, like a Bounto.
I watched the movies too, even though some of them were the one where he goes to hell.
Yeah. They're cool.
I like them. You know why I like Bleach? The soundtrack was dope. They got some of that like Spanish music in there, so that shit was intense.
Even their intro music was really good. I still listen to Asterix by Orange Range all the time. That's the first opening. Yeah, because it was like some rapping.
Yeah.
So
they got like Overworld for the other ones. Yeah.
Personally, I think Bleach has the best anime art style.
They do.
Like I like their proportions and everything.
And like honestly, their pacing was perfect.
Yeah.
For the first 2 arcs.
For what's canon.
Yeah. And then after that, they try to extended a little too long. I
Yeah.
think if they ended it right after, you know what?
Aizen?
Yeah, I think it would have been perfect. That's a wrap.
So were you rocking with the full bring arc?
Not really. I thought that was
Okay.
filler for the longest time. I didn't
Me
know that was
too.
canon.
Yeah, me too. So would you completely take away that full bring arc and then just go from Aizen to the 1,000-Year Blood War?
Yeah, but they play a part in it though.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
We should stop spoiling things for people who.
Oh,
But
should we just say
is
spoiler
it valid?
alert?
Is it valid though? It's been out for like 20 years.
Yeah. Just
That's-
Google it.
yeah,
But
it's your-
spoilers.
Yeah.
We apologize.
Yeah, if this is spoiled for you, it's your fault.
Okay, so what would be number 3 if it's Naruto Bleach?
Number 3.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I have a couple of them. No, it's not Full Metal Alchemist. I think FMA is overrated.
Really? Brotherhood
it's
or the original?
No, Brotherhood. Everyone, you know, it's been on the top of like my anime list for like 10 years. I think it was a good story, but
Okay.
all right, the Fate series.
I've actually never gotten into that.
I got into it actually during pandemic
Okay.
because Netflix has all of them apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a quick summary. It's just like these guys summon these like historic figures.
Okay.
And then they fight for the like a cup, the Holy Grail.
Okay.
And then that cup is supposed to grant wishes.
Okay.
That's it. But it's cool to see like
That's the exact same premise as Shaman King, bro.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But like it's actually the origin's funny. It came from like a hentai game.
Oh.
It's a hentai
game?
dating game, like a visual novel. That's what they call it.
Oh.
Yeah, and then
Interesting.
they
I
made
did
it
not
into.
know that.
It's huge though. We saw a Fate thing at AX, Fate
See-
Grand Order or whatever.
We did see that. We did see that.
and it's
Okay.
still ongoing. They have
Okay.
like a really devout fan base. Anyways, that's my top 3.
Okay. For me, I'll agree with you, Naruto.
Yeah.
It's big. Because Naruto has been with me from childhood to adulthood.
Yeah.
Because I was introduced to Naruto at the very beginning in 2002 from my godbrother. So I just got into it and then it ended, I think, my early 20s. Like 2015,
15-ish, yeah.
16, like around there. So that really resonated within me. And yeah, I will say I was one of those middle school kids that, quickly ran ninja style like this. Aerodynamics, bro. Think about it. And I know how to do the fireball juice. I'm gonna do it real quick, bro. Like, check this out. This is flex. Flex.
Would you
and Chidori here.
Would you say we're just outdated weebs?
We?
Yeah. I felt like if this was like 10 years ago, we'd be like
hot commodities?
not hot like we'd be updated, because it was a big 3 raining. Like,
oh yeah, it was
right?
the
It's just
part
like
of the,
I think it just the interest for me fell off
for
As-
anime.
Yeah, like I don't watch every single thing.
Oh yeah.
Time wise, like I just
Exactly.
don't.
Yeah. I think because we're so busy with our schedules that
Yeah.
we're more selective on the animes that we watch now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess another one for me, another big favorite for me would be Samurai Champloo.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah, because it was a mix of action and then hip hop.
Yeah.
So and then it was completely produced by Nujabes.
Mhm.
R.I.P. But I used to heavily listen to Nujabes growing up. So yeah, and then you have Battle Cry with Shingo too.
Yeah.
So that was super dope.
Yeah.
And then I want to say the third one that I really like that really resonates with me would be Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was there's a remake.
Yeah, there is a remake
Yeah.
this coming out this year,
Is it?
so I'm super excited.
I think it's
for
out
it.
already.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm late in the game. But I used to think that Reverse Blade Sword
Oh,
was
yeah,
hard
that was-
body. I
yeah.
was like, dude.
And the dude that lights himself on fire.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that guy's
the
dope.
mummy guy.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I forgot his name.
Yeah, it was a
It's
cool
the-
show. It was one of the OG ones.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So, what are the current animes that you're watching right now?
Just came out.
Just came out.
Yeah.
And then episode 2 is dropping tomorrow. Well, when we're recording this.
Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen and then Demon Slayer for a little bit.
Demon Slayer.
It just ended.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just ended. Hell's Paradise just ended.
Attack
Did you
on
watch-
Titan ended a couple months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
But currently, 1,000-Year Blood War.
Oh
Is it
yeah, 1,000
part 2?
Part Cur 2.
Oh, is that what they call
Yeah,
it?
Curs. Cours.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that like French?
It's like a French, yeah.
Ah.
Because
okay.
they're fancy. Because Titty Kubo likes to use fancy words.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, because was it the who Yuha Box? Like what was it? Oh, the Quincy's. They're
German?
French.
German.
Is it German? Oh, it is German.
They're German, yeah.
German. Yep.
Because they're the Runden Reich.
Yeah.
Reich.
And then Hoiko Mundo is all Spanish.
Yeah.
I feel like he shot himself in the foot with all the Spanish words.
Oh, you're
Like,
right.
Ulcura.
Yeah.
Okay, like whenever they said Ukiroryo, I was like,
The
damn.
voice actor's like, why?
It's like I was struggling hell hard.
All these names of these moves.
And they always go Hueco Mundo. Yeah, what else is like current right now that we're currently watching? I mean, earlier this year was Chainsaw Man, right?
Chainsaw Man, yeah. Chainsaw Man was cool.
My brother got me into that one.
I thought it was alright.
Yeah.
We saw a bunch of Makimas.
Makimas and Powers.
Powers,
that was
yeah.
a very constant like female cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we saw a bunch of that. Okay, what else is out? I don't know.
I never finished watching Hell's Paradise, gotta be honest with you.
Yeah. I totally get it because that's another anime that my brother told me to start watching. It's like, yo, you should watch it. I'm like, all right. And he convinced me by saying like, oh, it's also by Studio Mappa. I'm like, all right, I'll get into it. So I started watching. Like, no, I feel you. It didn't take me until episode 8 or 9 for me to be like, yeah, okay, it's pretty good because like they established the world and the situation that they're in, and then every episode is like a backstory.
Oh,
and I'm so tired of it.
Of the villain or the prisoners.
Everyone just got a whole episode or half an episode backstory.
Which is crazy. There's only 9, right, in the season? Like
12.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still not a lot.
Yeah. Where did you stop?
I stopped right when they... Can I say this? Spoilers.
No, who cares?
Okay.
Who cares at this point?
I stopped right when the guy beheads like the girl who's trying to seduce him. The blind guy.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah,
and I was just like, I'm done.
But keep watching it. It's decently interesting, and what people have told me that it's a very short manga. So it's going to be a short series if it still is greenlit for season 2 onwards. So that one. Do you know what's one that one of my clients got me into? That it's just a fun watch. It's not one of those thought-provoking animes. It's just like one that you could just have fun watching. It's a Mashley Magic and Muscles.
Oh, the magicless Harry Potter guy.
Yeah. Have you ever watched it?
I saw the first episode when he was just like spinning like 6 plates on.
Yeah.
I think it was hilarious.
Dude, you should watch that entire. It's only 12 episodes.
Oh, is it?
But it's hella fun.
It sounds
to watch.
pretty funny.
Yeah. It's hella funny because he tries to pull off like these magic stuff. But
he just does brute strength, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He goes triceps magic. But he lists like all the he says Iliopsis Iliosoas magic. I'm like, yo, you're naming all these muscles that he also says that erector spinae magic.
that's freaking. I gotta take a look at that.
It's hella funny. You should watch that one.
I like super humor like that. Like that's why I like One Punch Man.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's basically kind of
almost
the same thing.
Like shonen that's like comedy.
But he's not as strong as Saitama because he's not bald. Exactly.
Yeah.
Going into more of our own anime influences, we both have anime tattoos. And I think you have way more than me. You have 2, right?
I have 2.
Yeah.
2 to your 1 is not way more.
Yeah, but my 1 is on my finger, bro. My 1 is on my finger. So you can explain yours. You can explain your anime tattoos.
I have the Kurama seal from Naruto here.
I think that's pretty obvious if you really watch Naruto.
Yeah, like people comment on it all the time, but then there's also a lot of people that are just like, oh, that's cool. What is that? And I always make up like a different story. Yeah. Because I don't want to. I tried telling them in the beginning. I was like, oh, it's a seal to contain a demon fox. And they're like, no, like really, what is it? Oh, it's a sun.
Yeah. You don't want to entice their interest anymore.
No, because I'm just like, I'm serious. And they think I'm like being an asshole, like smart mouthing them. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's like sun. Or like, oh, it's like a Chinese tribal tattoo. And they're like, all right.
And then your second one's on your neck, right?
Yeah, it's on the other side. You guys can't see it.
Oh, it's a Senbon Sakura.
Senbon Sakura. Same thing, right? They're like, oh, that's a cool samurai sword.
But at least it's not something obvious. Like you actually.
I like the subtle ones. Like I see people, no hate on that. I think it looks dope. Some people have the whole panel on their arm.
If the artwork and the tattoo job is done very well, I give it so much respect.
Yeah, no, I see a lot of it. The guy I went to for this one, he does really dope panel arcs. Okay. I just don't want to put that on my body. Yeah.
Speaking of subtle, mine is very subtle. Because it's on my finger. Like, you really have to see just to know that I have it. And you're not going to know the reference unless I say it. Yeah. But it's Itachi's Akatsuki ring, so it's Naruto related. And Itachi's my favorite character in the whole series. His brother can die. We'll talk about that later. But, yeah, so I'm the same as you. So whenever someone asks me about what does the symbol on my finger mean, the first thing I ask is, are you into anime? If they say yes, then I say, oh, it's Naruto related. Like, oh, okay, and then I can go into it. If they say no, I just go, oh, it means red.
You didn't do the first part when you're rizzing it up with that waitress at Korean barbecue. You just said, oh, it means red.
Oh,
He did not say the anime
Well,
part.
she gave me a fake name, bro.
That's true. That's true.
Also, we were just having fun. It's Korean
cool.
barbecue, bro.
All right.
I remember that too because
Yeah.
she was like, "Is that your favorite color?" And I just go, "Yeah, I guess."
That was hella funny.
All right.
Oh, you know what's another one that was really good? I thought ended a couple years ago. Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans.
Dude, I stopped watching that.
Yeah.
Because to me, that was just like a Gundam version of Peter Pan and the Lost Kids, right?
Yeah, but that's kind of true. But it's like that's the only one that was like where there were consequences. You know, most Gundam franchises, the main squad are invincible. They never die.
Okay.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Like, and then this one, like, there are like people like dropping like flies.
Really?
Like Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Towards the end?
Second season. Yeah.
Okay. So did it get into a more serious tone?
Whether you stop after a couple episodes.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. Like in the beginning, they were just like, oh, like these like child slaves, right? Pretty much workers and then they started like going into war against like the establishment. It was cool. Yeah.
For everyone that doesn't know, so if you like just know about Gundam, you're just gonna think of it as just like mech action anime, right? But in reality, like I always tell people they should start watching Gundam because their storylines are just political dramas.
Oh yeah, the UC Universal Century.
Yeah,
It's like it's anti-war propaganda.
Yeah, the heroes are always the like terrorist group technically.
Yeah.
Right. So it's always like that, and I always recommend people to watch Gundam Unicorn for the story.
Unicorn's cool. Yeah.
You don't like Unicorn?
Yeah, it's cool.
You don't like for the story?
Everyone in the UC Sims, they don't like Unicorn. They think it's an abomination.
Really?
Yeah.
No
I
way.
never watched the other ones too, the original ones. Like I don't care how good the story is. If the art is that dated, I can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Unicorn's cool. Yeah, I think Unicorn's
Is
cool.
your favorite Gundam Wing then?
My favorite Gundam is 00.
Oh, no
Yeah.
way. Gundam 00 is like hard body. That's the celestial beings, right?
Yeah, I have like 10 of those metal figures from 00. Yeah.
Because for me, it's G Gundam.
G Gundam's hilarious.
Dude, yeah.
because they ride a horse.
Dude, that's just hard. I think because, I watched it as a kid.
You know what's crazy though? I think in one of the episodes, they were playing Cantonese pop. When they were kicking the skyscraper out of the thing. And I've never heard, like, because my mom listens to that kind of stuff. And I was just like, I thought it was in the background. I was like, wait, what the hell? And it was from the show. I thought that was cool. Yeah, but other than your tattoos and obviously some of your clothing choices, what other things did anime influence in your life?
I want to kind of say humor. Oh, you're talking about just traits, right?
No, humor is good. Like references, I use a lot of movie and anime references.
Yeah.
So some people think I'm kind of...
I don't think I integrate any like anime references into... Because a lot of times, you watch sub, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really just randomly spew out like a Japanese saying.
Oh, no. I mean, like, just like in group chats and stuff too. Like, not just with you and our other friends, like with other ones. Like GIFs. I respond a lot with anime GIFs.
Yeah.
And then you kind of have to be in the know. But even if you don't, like, you could just watch.
I use SpongeBob GIFs the most probably.
Okay.
But in terms of, if you're talking about just strictly personality traits, because I put this on our little list, is because, like, the reason why I put this on our list is because I had, like, 1 year where I did a lot of self-reflection and self-improvement. Mid-20s, man. Like, I did it at 25. Dude, just... How am I gonna build myself? But I was also thinking, why do I act the way I act? What influenced me? Like, why am I sarcastic? Why is my humor like this? Why, what avenues of influence? So I thought about this heavily, and I've noticed that a lot of the main characters of anime has this trait. So Goku, Luffy, I wouldn't say Ichigo. Ichigo has moments, but he doesn't have this trope. Kenshin, Saitama. I can't really list anyone else, but that's a pretty good list. But these main characters, day-to-day, mundane basis, they're like stress-free, goofballs. They're funny. They're super relaxed, right? But then when it's time to get serious, when it's time to, like, you're in the zone, then they go hard body, right? And I think I take that trait a lot.
Got it.
Because a lot of times I'm very relaxed in my nature, and the only time I really get serious is when I have to lift heavy.
I see.
So it's that.
I can kind of see that.
Yeah. Do you have anything like that you can associate with?
Yeah, I go swing on the swing when I'm sad.
Hey, that swing got more airtime than 1010, right?
For real.
That's so sad. Well, for you put physique. So do you have like physique influences from anime?
Not a specific character, but like all of the anime dudes are, most of them, I would say, back in the 90s, they're buff.
Yeah.
They're like very buff, right?
I mean, Saiyans.
Yeah, Saiyans, like Dragon Ball, Bleach. Bleach, they're all right.
Except like Kenpachi.
But they're like jacked, you know? They're not like Mr. Olympia big, but they're, you know, they're all muscular, defined, like, you know, kind of stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So that is, I think a lot of guys, even nowadays, if you see on social media, they kind of model their whole like bodybuilding journey after some anime stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Baki. I don't watch that.
That's the boxing one, right?
That's the grappling, Baki the Grappler.
Oh, yeah.
Boxing is Hajime no Ippo. That's an OG one.
Yeah, that's a super OG one.
Damn, look at me sound like a weeb.
I know. You're increasing your
my power levels are just...
Yeah, that's what's up. So let's go back. So anime is the visual, how do you say it? Like, 2D animation of Japanese illustration. But let's go back to the original source material, which is manga. Did you grow up reading manga? Do you currently read manga at all?
No. Well, no, that's a lie. I read Jujutsu Kaisen.
Is that the only thing you read? Yeah,
just because. Well, you know what's funny? I started reading manga because some asshole spoiled Naruto for me from the manga. Because the manga was like 2 years ahead. Yeah, it was something crazy like that.
What was
right?
the spoiler?
Minato was Naruto's dad. I know it's obvious.
I thought it was gonna be like.
Yeah, I know they're both blonde. Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like, oh, Toby is Obito.
No.
Okay.
I mean, technically, that's afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but.
Okay, but for me, I'm the opposite. I don't read manga now. Like I used to. I grew up because I lost my patience. I didn't want to wait a week for one episode. I wanted to know what's up.
Yeah.
So I used to read the manga. I used to read Naruto, Bleach, Attack on Titan. What else? I think I read One Punch Man.
Yeah.
But
did you read the webcomic version of One Punch Man?
The shitty drawings, right?
Dude, it's scribbles. It's freaking hilarious. It makes it makes the series even funnier because it's so crappy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So you lost patience.
Yeah. So I lost patience, and then now I just, because of my schedule, I'm only selective on the animes that I would like to watch, and I'm willing to wait. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I get a spoiler, sure, that's fine. That doesn't really affect me, but I'd rather just wait for the anime.
Yeah.
But I'm very big into watching YouTube synopsis videos. Do you watch those?
No.
Really?
I just wiki it if I really want to know.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of like the synopsis videos because the personalities, the voices of people explaining are they have high energy and it's very entertaining, and it's something that you could play in the background. So for me, I play in the background if I have to clean. That's basically it. But the two YouTube channels I like to follow is Anime Balls Deep and then Plot Armor. Yeah. And then I think the only videos that I really keep up with is Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero, and One Punch Man. I think, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you read it now.
Just that one. I can't do. Honestly, I didn't even know you were supposed to read right to left.
I know.
Until we started our show.
I didn't want to out you. Yeah. So right before we started recording, he didn't realize that for manga, you read it from right to left. And then if you have the physical copy, it's the same thing. You read it from right to left.
That shows you that I don't read the words. I just look at the action sequence.
I just look at the pictures.
I really do.
That's all that matters.
That's why I didn't read Bleach, because I had no idea what the hell was going on towards the end.
Really? So you didn't read 1,000 Year Blood War?
I read some of it, but you know the way that he drew it, because the fights were so intense, it was just ink everywhere.
Oh, that's true.
You couldn't tell what was blood and what was, so a little bit crazy.
Okay. And it's very, very, very lengthy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like 300 chapters?
I forgot, but I just know that for everyone that doesn't know, 1,000 Year Blood War is the final arc for Bleach, and he just puts like a shit ton of conclusions for everyone. So
I see.
That's the whole thing, yeah. So he just puts like so much information into these X amount of chapters. I forgot how many chapters is it.
I heard he got like they pulled the plug on him, and they're like, you gotta finish it in 4 or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then he was like, shit, and then he crammed it all into like 4 chapters, and people were like hella mad because they're like, what the hell is going on?
I can totally see that. Do you know how it ends?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the way it ends, I can totally see that now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because and he even wasted 1 chapter on the future generation. You know,
Yep.
I'm just like, bro. All right. Anyways.
Yeah. So there's that too. And then moving forward, we're gonna talk about some quick anime hot takes. So I'll start because this is something that I want to talk about. So I think people shouldn't be too offended when they call anime cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what does it make you cooler if you're like, oh, I watch anime, not cartoon.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
If anything, I think
anime is just Japanese cartoons.
Yeah, some cartoons are cooler, like SpongeBob.
SpongeBob's OP.
Yeah.
That's OP, all right?
Yeah, SpongeBob.
Yeah. For first 3 seasons only, because that's the only seasons that were written by Steven Hillenburg.
That's true, because it started getting weird towards the
Exactly. So only the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of my anime hot takes is that, like, animes are cartoons too.
They are.
And then the other one is Sasuke can die. I do not like him as a character. I think after he killed... Oh, this is spoiler.
Oh, no. You know what?
Everyone knows. Fuck it. After he killed Itachi, I think his storyline just started diminishing from there. Like, all his motives were not valid to me.
No.
Yeah, so I'm just like, yeah, he can die. And then I don't watch Boruto now, but I heard that he lost his Rinnegan.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I'm like, yeah, let's go, baby.
I don't watch it either. I just see TikTok clips of him fighting, like, raptors.
Dude,
like
Boruto has dinosaurs?
Like, what the? I don't want to know.
You're in a world that we can you can summon these tailed beasts that are the size of skyscrapers, and then someone brings in dinosaurs.
And he's struggling against those raptors.
That's what I'm saying. And he could summon Susanoo.
Oh, not anymore. He has one eye.
No, but then Susanoo is Mangekyo, not Rinnegan.
Is it?
I thought so. Rinnegan is like the 6 paths power.
Oh, the teleport.
Yeah, basically.
We're nerding out too much.
Yeah. But Mangekyo, it's all the.
Okay.
So that's why I think he could still summon Susanoo.
Got it.
Yeah. Do you have any anime hot takes?
Yeah, from Naruto or just in general?
Just in general, anything.
I still think Haku's a girl.
Ooh, that was like the crazy.
That was
Naruto's first plot twist.
Did they ever prove that he's not just saying that? Like Mulan, you know, Mulan's like, hey, I'm a guy, you know, because he's trying to like hide some. Yeah. What if Haku's always been a girl
this whole time?
And
then he's just like, oh, I'm a boy.
Then me getting bricked up back then wouldn't be wrong.
I'm telling you, Naruto's first plot twist in the whole series. Can you as a kid when I watched it, I'm like, what? That was weird. I have one more hot take. This is for all the fans of this anime. Hey yo, One Piece is too long, bruh.
That's
One Piece is hell long.
That's not a hot take, dude. That's been going on since 98, 99?
It's going 1,000+ episodes.
That's crazy.
Dude, just end it.
Are they close? Are they close?
I don't supposedly.
Supposedly, okay.
I'm waiting for it to end because my brother's watching it. Yeah. And then once it ends, I'm just gonna call my brother and be like, just tell me how it ends.
What's One Piece? And they're like, oh, it's the friendship they were making
Dude,
all along.
I really want that to be the end. You know, I just want it to be this troll ending so that all these people who've been invested in One Piece for
like
so long
20 years, that's
just get so pissed off, and it's just a big middle finger from the creator.
That'd be hilarious.
Or what they call the creator? Mangaka?
Mangaka? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it. I'm so sorry. But
that's not a hot take though. I feel like a lot of people don't even agree. Start One Piece because they're like, there's 1,100 episodes.
Nah, you'd be surprised. I have homies that got into One Piece during pandemic.
Well, that makes sense because you have nothing better to do.
But they're caught up.
Oh.
Yeah. They went in.
They
went in.
It's like 3 episodes a day.
So, moving on to that, let's talk about the stigmas of anime, especially in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so what's the stigma for anime?
Like, it was nerdy, it was geeky, like what you were doing in middle school, like people running, like Naruto running.
But I was tight though, all right?
You thought you were tight.
Yeah.
They were like, deep down, like people clowned on it because they felt like they had to. Would you agree?
Yeah. So anime back then was just another category of nerdism. So it was on the same level as people who love video games, Dungeons and Dragons,
comic books,
playing card games, and I think it's because of pop culture during that time. Because all these shows have your stereotypical bully that would just bully the nerd.
Yeah, like I said.
Yeah, so I think that's the only reason why.
Yeah.
And I don't really watch shows now, but I don't really see that as a trope in these shows. That's the only thing.
Yeah, because it's big now.
It's super cool.
It's main. It's I want to say it's almost mainstream.
It's way more accepted now.
Yeah,
for sure. But let's also go into the term weeaboos and otakus.
Oh yeah, we've been calling ourselves weebs and other. So what is a weeb?
So a weeb is short for weeaboo, and that's strictly a Western-made word, right? So weebs is just someone who loves Japanese culture. It's not just the anime, but it's just anything that's associated with the Japanese culture, like food, probably like clothing, music, J-pop, J-rock, just anything Japanese culture, right? And then otaku is a very interesting one because here in any Western society, we embrace otaku as the same as weebs, right? So it's like, oh yeah, I'm otaku, because otaku also means that you're invested in Japanese culture, right?
Would you say it's more like not even just like obsessed? You're completely.
I personally think weebs and otakus are just the same connotation.
Like they're both It's not like they just like anime or Japanese. They're like obsessed with it, right?
Okay.
Like they're at the level of.
You would put that as a tier? You think weeb is level 1?
No, I think they're the same. I'm just trying to clarify for our audience, right? Mm-hmm. Like it's not just about liking it. It's like they love it. They make it a really big part of who they are and stuff like that, right?
For weebs and otakus?
Yeah.
I guess so, but okay. But if we're self-proclaimed weebs, do you love anime?
Maybe when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Right? Like
I mean, I love anime, but at the same time,
I'm not like super obsessed with it. Like it's not like I wear some clothes with it on. Like my workout gear is all cut off from Uniqlo, like anime stuff, but like I wouldn't go around like
exactly.
Speaking in the ooh voice or anything.
that'd
be kind of weird.
Never. That'd be weird coming from us.
That performance though, when remember when we were waiting for the photo booth?
Oh, the dance.
And then she was talking in the ooh voice. Oh,
she was.
Bro, I was like, you don't look like you could pull that off. All right, I'm gonna stop there.
Cringe? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop there.
Okay. But weebs and otakus are pretty much same level of your level of loyalty and love for Japanese culture. Okay. But interesting fact is the word otaku is actually more of a negative term in Japan. Yeah. Like it's the same meaning, but I think they use it as, I don't want to say like a degen, it's more of someone who is so invested in this subculture that it affects their careers.
They have nothing else going on.
Exactly.
Right? In the West, we call it a NEET, right?
Which I've never heard.
Really?
Yeah.
So NEET, like it means not in education, employment, or training. So we call them like basement dwellers. Like people just live at home and just like play Xbox and post car videos and just hate on podcast channels.
So NEET is a noun.
It's an acronym.
Yeah, it's an acronym, but do you use it in a sentence as a noun?
Yeah, he's a NEET.
Oh, he's a NEET?
Yeah.
I feel like this is a North Dakota thing, bro.
This is a European thing.
European?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a NEET.
Yeah, you're a NEET, yeah.
Because if you call me NEET, I'm like, yeah, I am kind of NEET. I've never heard this term before. Yeah. I only know dare.
Yeah.
And I still follow it to this day.
Yeah. That's like half our haters leaving comments if we look at the insights.
Oh my god, yeah. Yo.
By the way, it's hilarious. We're
getting crazy amount of comments.
We have one episode up at the time.
Two now,
but
two now from like the moment we're recording this. And we're getting flooded by these hate comments. It's wild.
Which is hilarious because I love it.
It's very entertaining.
It's entertaining as hell.
All right, let's go down into the incognito
that's all
portion. We're gonna get into hentai real quick.
What's hentai?
Hentai is anime porn, right? That's just basically what it is.
Is it?
It's basically anime porn.
Yeah, but what about the drawn? Is a drawing a hentai, or does it have to be? Because anime is animated, right?
Yeah. So even manga, it's still hentai.
Is it? Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. So I think in terms of manga hentai, it's the equivalent of like smut novels, like 50 Shades of Grey.
Smut novel? No, that's a novel though. That's a eroge. That's different.
Yeah.
But that's drawings. That's like a Playboy magazine.
It's still hentai, all right? I'm just going to say so. If I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. That's all I'm going to say. But let me ask you this. Have you ever gotten into hentai at all?
No.
Ever? Okay.
It's just weird. Like, why?
When there's like real videos?
Yeah.
So, no, I agree to that. I've never gotten into anime either. But I was very curious to see if a hentai series actually had a good story. So,
what's the conclusion?
I actually watched a hentai series, and I'm just gonna say it right here. So, for any anime lovers watching and they know what's up with anime, I watched Bible Black on RedTube. I think yeah, I think it was like 6 or 7 episodes.
Oh my god,
it's fucked.
Like what do you mean?
It's fucked. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick synopsis too. Just high school setting. Just think high school. Just think of cult, exorcism,
BDSM.
type.
Got it.
No. It's way okay. It's way more fucked than that. I don't think it's BDSM at all. So basically, like just think cult, magical gathering secret society group at this high school, and then they go to the basement, and then this society is all female, and they create this like weird like cult like summoning circle, and then they bring like male students in the circle with the females, and basically they do some weird magic stuff, and sorry. Let me bring that back. They don't bring a male student in the circle. They bring another female student in the circle, and they do some summoning stuff, and then one of the cult members grows a dick and fucks the girl.
That's some Jeffrey Epstein party.
It's crazy. I was just like, what am I watching right now? But yeah, I just watched it. Like, it was just, yeah, that's it. That's the only one.
That's cool.
That I was just curious.
Okay.
Because I watched it, and all the episodes were on RedTube. I had to watch it.
So we alluded to this earlier. There is a whole section at Anime Expo just for this kind of stuff, right? It was like blacked out. It was like 18 plus.
Yeah.
You can't bring your camera gear.
Dude, I felt so bad when you pointed out that section at Anime Expo because you go, hey, that was the anime. That's the hentai section, and on the logo says lovers, right? So this is me. I wasn't being sarcastic. I wasn't trying to be mean at all. I go, oh, the one that says losers. I was like, oh. I'm so sorry. And those people in line, so I'm so sorry.
You know what? It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Again, fine. Like, we're not hating on anyone.
We're just not into it.
Yeah, we're not into it, but if you're into it,
yeah, just like means. How he's not into ABGs, I'm not into hentai. It's all good.
Exactly. There you go.
Gotta bring it back.
Gotta bring it back. Oh. All right, but what were you saying about the hentai panel at Anime Expo?
That box, oh, dude, it smelled extra, but like that was like a black hole for your nose. We walked by it, and I started tearing up at one point. I was, you were like,
okay, yeah, that's what I was doing, walking around Anime Expo. Is I was smelling my own hand to just smell my skin to mask the overwhelming BO.
That's smart, yeah.
Yeah, and then whenever we smelled food. Normally, if we smell like a lot of food, I don't really like enjoy that. But I was like, yes, like I'd rather smell food.
Yeah.
Than this like BO and sweat.
It was gross because
it was crazy.
It was like cheap body spray, and then trying to mask BO.
It was
nasty, dude. Like I got lightheaded a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we never went to that section because we had camera gear. We were recording,
and we're also not into it.
We're not.
I just watched a series, bro. I was just curious.
That's how it starts. It's like, I'll just try a little weed.
Yeah, when I was like 13, 14, I just watched the series.
It's like, I'll just try a little weed. And the next thing you know, you're shooting up crystal meth. No, it's a gateway.
No, I only stopped at weed. Why are we getting into this, bro? Let's get into this next topic real quick, which is why anime is cool now. So anime is definitely more prevalent in media, right?
Yeah.
And why do you think that happened?
Well, my theory is all the people that were like us that grew up with that influence, now they're, all grown up and some of them are celebrity status.
Yeah.
Right. They're professional athletes. They're actors, actresses, and then they incorporate it into their game or their media stuff. Right. So now people are like, oh, this person's famous. They like this, therefore it's cool. It's kind of like Henry Cavill, right? He likes Warhammer 40K, which is like. People think that's like the tabletop games are like on the top of like nerdy like hobbies, right?
Yeah.
So he's into it, and then suddenly like, oh, it's a cool thing now.
Because he's someone like
charismatic and he's like good looking. Yeah. Same with like Vin Diesel in World of Warcraft back in the day.
I thought he was into Dungeons and Dragons.
He is, and World of Warcraft.
Okay.
Yeah. So that made him cool.
And
so
I know you put a little list. Who are some athletes that are into anime?
Oh,
that really are the forefront of pushing anime as being cool in mainstream media.
Like Joel Embiid from the 76ers. He was watching Dragon Ball before the game.
Okay.
Right. Steven Adams is another one. And then for the NFL, everyone knows Jamal Williams, who showed up with the Akatsuki headband. Yeah.
Oh, the cross?
Yeah, the cross
from
one.
From which village? Do you know? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Probably Konoha.
But I think his nickname is called the Swag Kazekage.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I don't follow any sports, so I don't know any of these people.
And but you know the UFC fighter Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, because he's been very prevalent right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's training with our meta short king, Zuckerberg. So yeah, and then what animes does he say? I think he likes One Punch Man, right? I think
Naruto.
Yeah,
he has this on his stomach.
That's right.
And he does the Death Reaper seal every time he fights.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
The full like.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah.
That's what's up. I respect that.
Yeah.
For me, I'm more into music, so musicians or artists that are into anime. The biggest one that I think is Thundercat.
Mm-hmm.
So do you know what Thundercat is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bassist. So I remember one interview, he was rocking 2 Naruto headbands. And I think the Gaara gourd.
Oh,
too.
Dang.
Yeah, so he's hella into it, and I totally respect it. And then same with Denzel Curry.
Yeah.
Crazy into it too. He actually can draw anime.
Oh, really?
Have you seen him draw it?
No.
It's actually really good.
Oh.
I was very surprised. And then other artists like Chris Brown. So Chris Brown actually has a Goku vinyl wrap on the hood of his Lambo.
Oh, damn.
Hard body.
That's crazy.
I respect that. If I had that money, I would do the same thing. I probably wouldn't do Goku though. I'd probably do like
Tsunade.
No.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
And then the one that you were surprised on before recording was Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, no, she's big weeb energy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she cosplayed as the female Todoroki from My Hero.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah, and then in her Hot Ones interview, she called herself Todoroki Stallion. So she's about it. She's about that fire and ice.
And Michael B. Jordan too.
I think Michael B. Jordan is probably very top tier. Like he's very like weeb.
Oh yeah,
he made a Naruto line with Coach.
Yeah.
Which I would have to say, I think the line itself is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would cop. I want the shirt, the Itachi denim jacket. That one's cool. I think the pants. I can get the whole outfit. I can get the pants, the
bag
legendary
was dope.
Sanin shirt.
The bag was pretty dope.
Of what?
The bag.
Oh, I don't care about bags.
No.
Nah, I'll fumble that bag.
Okay. Denim. The denim was dope.
Denim was dope.
Unless you're 6'2", in the boat.
Exactly. Which was a very hot take in social media.
Bro, they were so offended. Right. That comment.
I thought that was light.
Yeah, that was like one of our Tamer episodes.
Yeah, y'all gotta chill.
Yeah, for real, dude. Yeah, so like all those guys that are now famous, they're super into it. So I think by association, anime is cool because they're cool.
Yeah.
Right. It's kind of like how comic book movies used to be, right?
Right.
Like when we were growing up, the quality was ass. Like I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
The first Hulk movie was ass.
You didn't like it?
No, Spawn was crap.
Okay, wait. Going back to Hulk, did you like the second one? So first Hulk movie was with Eric Bana. Second was Edward Norton.
Is that the one with the ugly Hulk as the bad guy? Like the melted one?
That should be the Abomination.
Yeah.
That should be the second one, I believe.
I don't like
No, wait. That might be the Eric Bana one. I totally forgot.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Okay.
I wasn't a fan of that Hulk series at all.
Really? Because the second Hulk movie was directed by Ang Lee, who also directed your favorite movie, Brokeback Mountain.
I did like that movie, for other reasons though. Anne Hathaway. Oh. In the back of the car.
All right.
Anyways, moving. I know that's a real person and not a drawing for you, so you're not into that.
Damn. Okay.
Oh man.
No, but yeah, I'll agree. Yeah. So, Yeah, early. But then you're talking like pre MCU.
Yeah,
so
like pre Iron Man, specifically Iron Man 1, right?
Right.
And then after that, comic book movies became super cool.
Yeah,
and then now it's like kind of dying down a little bit, right?
It is. I'll agree. Like this phase 5.
Yeah, I think once all the Avengers were gone, they're like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, I can see that. Like people weren't really into comic book characters, like especially Iron Man.
Oh yeah.
Because for me, I grew up loving comic books. So as a kid, I used to draw Iron Man.
Yeah.
Right. And when people like start knowing who Iron Man is now, it seems a little like weird. I'm like, but now I understand because MCU is very cool.
That's you think that's just MCU though? Because actually before that, Batman Begins came out in 2006, right?
Right.
The one with Christian Bale. Yeah. I thought that was a dope movie.
Yeah.
And then Dark Knight was a dope movie.
Dark Knight's in my like top 3.
Yeah, it's like top 10 movies of all time, I think, on like Rotten Tomatoes.
But I think because it was directed by Christopher Nolan, that he made this like picturesque, very realism type Batman. But in terms of cinema, I think that like kind of introduced
You're right.
like the more serious tones. Because back then it was very, very like campy, like all the Christopher Reeve Superman.
You're right. Yep.
Yeah, and then you have like the more like lame ones. Like even though I love Spawn, I will admit that the Michael J. White '96 one was kind of ass.
You know what? Which one was kind of cool? Crow.
Oh,
with
R.I.P. Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
I have the Supreme Crow collab long sleeve.
I thought that was a dope movie.
Yeah. It was cool.
But it's like it's those movies that when I was watching it, I didn't know it was a comic book thing. You know, I was like, oh, that's just a cool movie.
Like Blade, right?
Yeah. Blade. I didn't know it was a Marvel superhero at the time.
Only the first Blade was cool. Trinity, that was out for me.
Was that the one with Ryan Reynolds? Yeah.
Yep. He was Jack.
And Dracula, right? Dracula was the main bad guy in Trinity.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was kind of weird.
But you didn't like Bryan Singer's X-Men?
That was all right.
Yeah.
This might be a hot take. I never liked the X-Men series up until like Logan? The Days of Futures Past.
Okay.
When they rebooted it.
That one was really good.
Yeah, they rebooted it, and then now it's...
You didn't like the precursor, like First Class?
First Class was cool. I'm talking about like the normal looking Hugh Jackman ones, you know?
Yeah.
When he just looked like a guy with a dad bod. And I didn't like those at all.
Oh.
I thought they were all right. I wasn't like
even the origin story, like Wolverine movies were...
Oh hell no, not that one.
Yeah, with the
the samurai. The first Deadpool was hilarious.
Yeah. They shut him up. No, I'll agree to that. And then especially, but then this is the thing though, because you're strictly talking about comic book movie adaptations, which no one has really done a very good job with anime. Do you remember Dragon Ball Evolution?
Oh, that was...
Did you watch it?
With Choi Yun-fat? Hell yeah, I watched it.
I watched it too, and I was just like, what the fuck? What's going on here?
You're right. Even the
Netflix apparently the writers didn't watch the source material at all.
Oh.
So that's why everything was... You have these two characters named Goku and Chi-Chi in a regular high school with students with regular names, while their names are still Goku and Chi-Chi.
What's worse, Dragon Ball Evolution or the first Last Airbender?
Ooh. What's worse? Wow. I'm gonna say Dragon Ball Evolution was worse only because Piccolo was ass as a villain. And they also made him the villain. So yeah, I would say Dragon Ball Evolution. And the effects were like not as great. At least for Last Airbender, it was corny, but the set production was really good.
Okay.
So I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Even though it took 5 or 6 people to do a boy band in sync dance to move a rock, it was just like boom, boom. So, but then there has been some live action adaptations of animes. Have you seen any of them?
I saw the Death Note one. That was crap. The Netflix.
No. Don't. Let's not talk about that one. The one with Snoop Dogg being L. Shaquith, what's his name? Something Stanfield. Lakeith Stanfield. He's the one who played Snoop Dogg in the Compton movie. So I always call him Snoop Dogg.
Oh, no, I haven't seen.
Yeah, that one, no. The one where Light Turner in Seattle?
Yeah. No. And then even the Japanese ones are kind of terrible.
Okay, hold up. I'm going to hold you on to there because to me, the best live action adaptation movies are the Rurouni Kenshin series.
I saw that actually.
They're really good. There's
cool.
3 movies, and they're done so well. I think they're the best ones.
best ones out of its class, yes. But would you say it's a good standalone movie?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I really do think so. Yeah, because you have a live action Death Note, like the Japanese version.
Yeah.
That was like, it was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. I think the Bleach one on Netflix is cool.
I didn't like it at all.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's very low budget.
It is.
But at the same time, no, I think
Full Metal.
The
Full
actors
Metal
did pretty well. The Full Metal one was yeah.
There hasn't been one that where I'm like, wow, that's cool. I know there's a One Piece one coming out.
Yeah, my friend is actually part of the like post production team for that.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Can your friend add boobs to the actress? Because that's not it, bro. People know One Piece because of one thing.
So, what you're saying is, you like fan service.
No, I like
You like fan
accurate
service?
source material.
Do you like fan service?
No, you know what? You know which anime has a ton of that though? Fairy Tail.
I never got into that.
I didn't either, but I heard that was like
Uh-huh.
it was literally made for guys that were just like trying to beat it off.
Like the
I don't know about that, but the proportions.
no. So fan
Yeah,
service.
yeah. Is that what fan service is?
Yeah. So fan service is like the animes that always show like the cleavage where there's always like some weird sexual innuendo. Like
You know,
ooh.
I don't watch those because people be walking in at weird times, and you know how the voice acting is sometimes. You know, like yeah I can't do that.
Yamate.
All right, they don't say that. That's the stuff you watch.
No, I don't. I watched one series, bro. Get it right. Get it right, dog. Get it right. But I would say like even though it's a pretty cool thing to watch, but crazy, weird, awkward fan service would be Food Wars.
Food Wars?
Have you ever watched that one?
I saw clips of it.
They basically come when they eat food.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's that level.
Oh,
and if the food is really that bomb, then their clothes like yeah, it's that type.
But
it's a fun watch, so I would just say that.
Slice of life kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
But that concludes our episode 4 on anime. Do you have any final words?
No. Keep leaving the comments, interacting, saying whatever. If you want to talk shit, talk shit. Like, it's all good, bro.
Say whatever you want.
Say whatever you want.
Yeah.
I might clap back, though.
Yeah, that's all him. I'm just going to say, it's all him. I'm a nice guy. I'm an angel, all right?
You might cry, but it's all good.
But we do hope you enjoyed episode 4 of Short Kings Talk. Like I said in the beginning, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as follow us on all social media platforms at Short Kings Talk. Everything. You can follow our personal Instagrams. Mine is at Sid the Chad. Kelvin is Dr. Sixpack. And yeah, we should end this episode like something anime related. What should we end it as? What are you thinking?
You already said.
How about that? Peace.